Hey everyone, ZeroJada here with the XBLA fans channel. I'm here to give you a quick taste of Steelrising, essentially Bloodborne, but the French Revolution, and instead of eldritch horrors, clockwork automatons that are killing everyone. No, really, the story is essentially the king has sent out his clockwork army to quell the revolution, and he might be going kind of crazy. So you yourself, a clockwork automaton, has been tasked by the queen to go and figure out what's going on, and kind of implied that you may need to kill him. I'm not terribly far into the game. I don't want to have any spoilers or anything like that, but at this point I believe I am seeking out my creator, or at least the creator of the automaton army, to see if there's like a weakness that they have, some kind of gear or something that like we should target to fight them. But yes, I've been enjoying this so far. There are a few caveats. Once in a while, the enemies will just kind of stand there and not really fight back. I have found a method of you can freeze them with one of the status ailments and then kind of beat on them and then freeze them again. This has actually worked on the like sub bosses I've encountered in all the other enemies. Hopefully, it's not as easy to kill the bosses proper. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. Other than that, the biggest part of this game that I have enjoyed is the setting. Like, look at this. I'm actually in Paris proper now, and this is just great. I love how everything looks. I actually like the designs of the enemies. That is another small drawback. There's only been a handful of enemies, but it's like this automaton, then another version of this automaton with a fire axe, or a version of this automaton with a short sword and spear, or this version with a spear and a cannon sort of thing. Actually, I'm going to quickly run over here. You see that guy right down there? So he has a shield and a spear. I have encountered multiple ones where he, instead of the shield, he has a cannon that he shoots at you, sort of thing. But other than that, I'm like, look, this looks great. I love this entire setting and stuff like that. Oh, there's a guy over there. Looks like he's got a fire spear or something like that. But anyways, I am, like I said before, not terribly far in. This is the second location I've got. No, the third location I've gone to. The tutorial area, then another area, and this is an area that I actually picked to go to. There is like a fast travel system where you go into these different areas with subclasses and characters and main missions. And yeah, we're going to go over to this quote unquote bonfire here real quick. So like the other Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, all those kind of games like that, you are upgrading yourself with anima instead of souls or whatever, like blood echoes or whatever. And like the other ones, all these stats are attached to different things. Power makes you hit harder for items that are actually like scaled with that. So currently I'm using this saber I have on the left here that scales with agility. And I've been kind of putting stuff into that. I like how quick it is and I can dodge around and stuff like that. I tried heavier stuff and I kind of got beaten up. I might show it off later. But yeah, you get the idea. Level up stuff, get better and stuff. And then you get these modules, which gives you these passive effects, which can be really nice. One of them affects the sort of cooldown mechanic for stamina. I'll show that in a little bit. And of course, you got your weapons, which you can upgrade and stuff like that. Let's see. I started with these armored fans, which were fun. They do really light damage and they can block. These Nemesis claws right here can counter, which is fun. This fire chain is really fun. You set it on fire and then you can set enemies on fire. And then you have your Estus Flask, which you increase the number of doses or how much health it restores. And of course, you have the boutique where you can buy stuff. I was talking about it earlier, the ability to freeze enemies coming with these alchemic capsules. Look how cheap they are. Like I could just buy a whole bunch of them and kind of just freeze everyone forever. And then you got these other stuff. So like Franklin Claws, electricity. So there's electricity, ice, fire, and I think there's one more. But yeah, like I said before, ice seems a little bit overpowered. Ooh, I can buy these to upgrade myself. And here are the modules. So yeah, this one, you get more anima when you fill an enemy. Or this one is increase the fire damage. You get the idea. These are pretty fun passive effects that are really nice. And we're going to get up out of here and look at my character proper. And here are the modules I have right now. So the ventilation system I think is awesome. If you look at the bottom left, I got my green stamina meter. So if I kind of expend that by just like attacking and stuff like that, charging up attacks. Hold on. So you get heavy attacks and every weapon has its own sort of special thing. But you see there, I have an active reload for my stamina bar, which is awesome. I also have my health and of course my item wheel here. And you get a compass, which straight up just tells you where to go. All right, enough talking. Let's go and fight. Hey there, buddy. Oopsie. We're good. All right. It's gonna be real fun to do this and try to talk at the same time. There we go. So you see that little diamond in the middle there? That is actually a sort of stagger bar, and if I can fill that, I can do a very strong... Whoop, we're good. I can do a very strong super attack, and I believe I believe I have it equipped now. When I do that, I actually get some health back, which is really neat. So we're gonna actually, I'm gonna show you the little thing I've discovered. So I've now equipped my Frosty gun. And if I can get him to come over here. Oops, I'm out of capsules. Here, we're good. So now he's just frozen. And that has worked on every single enemy, including the sub-bosses that I've encountered. There you go. So there is one thing. So if you're attacking, you cannot, like, cancel out of an animation into a dodge. So you kind of have to plan your attacks out a lot closer to Monster Hunter. Like, once you're attacking, you're committed to that attack. So I usually do 1 or 2 attacks. Hey, buddy. Here's a fun thing. Can you get through the door? You can't. Okay. Oh, I can force you to attack through the door. Enemies will also leash back to their locations. We're going to use a super. Oops. All right, we're good. Oopsie. Oh, there is something I do want to show off. Okay, cool. Can't attack through a wall. Okay, so if I kind of attack, if I keep hammering the Y button, the active reload, it will not actually do anything. So you can't really, like, just hammer on it once it starts to go. You'll kind of wait and bam, sort of thing. Also, if you do that too much, you actually can freeze yourself, which I think is hilarious. It's actually something I've been wanting to try. Where is it? Frost grenades. I haven't really experimented with grenades. I've kind of just sold them. I started with some and I blew someone up with it, but they're just grenades. Oh, I hear someone. Oh, he's across the road. Oh, that's one of the, so we'll see him in a few seconds. Oh, there's someone over there. Oh, and there's someone over there. So yeah, that's one of the pikemen. Ow. All right, that does a decent amount of freeze damage. There we go. We're gonna heal up real quick. But yeah, you probably didn't see that animation. Watch this heal animation. You bend your arm backwards and just inject it into your back, which is great. What's up here? Ooh. Also, of course, you probably guessed I have armor and stuff like that with different stats. Run through here. There you go. I'm just right now going for anything that increases my like health and stamina and just straight up armor, which is nice. All right, let's keep on moving. But yeah, like if I had to like put up my complaints, it's just like the thing just being able to freeze the guys. Wait, is that just a? That's just the way I went. Oh wow. Being able to freeze all the enemies so far has kind of made it easy. And the combat is very much just kind of dodge in, attack, dodge out, attack. Because those enemies, those cat things you saw earlier, only the real time that enemies attack you in groups. But when they do attack in groups, they can hurt each other, which is nice. I've actually had them kill each other, and I actually think that's an achievement. We got an explosive grenade. Hello there. There are small mini quests in the world. People who are surviving somehow. One of them, I actually brought a thing of water to them, and they gave me some goodies. We're good. But yeah, like, we haven't seen it yet. Once in a while, they'll just kind of like, just kind of hang around and not really do anything and just let you beat the heck out of them. So you see how this guy is just that dude, but cannon arm instead. Ow. Wow. Nice hit. we're good. There it is. Oh no, I killed him before I could do the super thing. Hey, you okay? There is platforming here. There we go. And I do know that later on you do get a grappling hook. All right. Is there anything down here? Also, keep an eye up. There'll be hanging bags that you hit and you can knock stuff down. Oh, these guys are terrible. I hate these guys. Uh-oh. I heard that. Whoa, hello. They will. I might have to fall back a little more and hope that he will kind of go away. All right, let's get out of here. I don't believe this is a fight I can win right now. What I can do is maybe run over here and take these guys out real quick. See, he kind of just like meandered around there for a few seconds, right? Oh boy. Oh, there's a chest. I want whatever's in there. It's a Dark Souls game. Part of it is just run until you can't run anymore and hope that you get out of there alive. Did you take damage? I don't remember doing damage to you. Gotcha. All right, cool. Oh, that's a. This is a bonfire. Of course, when you rest at it, enemies will respawn. Oh, is this a shortcut? This game loves its shortcuts. I thought it said unlock. Oh, whatever. I don't have the key then. There'll be areas that have like 2, 3 shortcuts back to them, which is wild. So if I can sneak up on him. There we go. Perfect. Hey, you should come over here and fight me. Ooh, excuse me, sir. You can only carry 2 weapons at once, but I'm sure you saw that earlier. Perfect. Now we can get that chest. Open. Oh, that's I believe that's one of the upgrade items for my healing thingy. I can't say it enough. I just love the setting. I love how everything looks. I think it's great. All right. Let's shake its hand. I hope it maybe at some point I can use these for a fast travel system. Actually, let's go over here real quick. Okay. So it doesn't look like I can... No, it doesn't look like I can move to these quickly. But as you can see in the upper left, it has the like main quests, side quests, and characters. The queen is over here, guarded by automatons that I actually had to fight through. Get some upgrades. Go over here. There you go. Yes, extra there. And what do I want? Ooh, the last upgrade to that was 20. So the way this works is each of these does have its own level, but the cost is always the same across all of them, and it will always go up. I kind of want to do a little more stamina might be nice, but I think I'm going to go with health. There we go. I don't think I can upgrade any of these things. Hold on, we're going to do this real quick. So when you start, you actually can pick several different builds. And the one I picked, like I said before, was the armored fans. But one of them started with these two batons that, when you use the special ability, would freeze the enemy. And I did that for a little while. And they were effective in freezing. I just felt like I was going through those little capsules real fast. But we're going to quickly switch to this one. So I'm going to hit the special button here. Light that on fire. This is the heavy attack, which is nice. And this thing gets some range. Like from here, I can probably, yeah, hit any stuff like that. So we're going to play with this for a little while and see how that goes. Oh, this does suffer from the, I enter an area and from Dark Souls, I know that I'm going to be ambushed thing. Oh, you might get a cutscene here. So there have definitely been areas where like, oh, there's an item there. I know that if I go pick it up, I'm going to get ambushed. We'll check out the outside of this building real quick first. Ah, exactly what I wanted. I'm going to be honest, I have issues keeping up with the halberd. Keeping up with the some of the names, but that's just me. All right, cool. That looks silly, but cool. Yeah, like we're gonna go try this out. I just could not get into like using the heavy weapon earlier. Even with the light combat weapons, I had a few issues getting into the combat until I realized just essentially you're just doing like guerrilla tactics, hit and run tactics actually, and that's what you really want to focus on. Because enemies will very much attack through your attacks. Hey, you there. I need to test something on you. All right, that's good. All right. What's the heavy attack? All right, cool. Oh. Yeah, like the wind up is just way too long if you ask me. But that's just me. So we're going to switch back to my oopsie. There we go. If I wanted to, I could go recover my anima because this is a Dark Souls-like game. But let's go and talk to this person here. Maybe they'll give us a little bit of a... I feel that it's going to very much be a... here we go. Hello, sir.
So, I put it to you that the fact that the society is in need of
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
The demon can speak?
Yeah, it's a big thing that my character can talk. I believe she was actually originally a dancer.
My life is in your hands. It's not worth much. Do what you will with it.
I seek Monsieur de Vaucanson. He holds the secret to the tireless automats.
That is the person who has created them. And me, supposedly, I think.
Find him here, in my quarters. Tell me, who is your master? Aren't you one of Cagliostro's creatures?
I serve only the Queen.
Ah, the Queen. Well then, that's something else altogether.
Ooh, excellent. The message found in the carrots. Oh, so this may be a secondary mission.
I found this message in Monsieur de Vaucanson's carriage.
He didn't receive it. That is most worrying. Eugène and I are old friends. I was hoping he would be able to tell me what the deuce is going on.
What the deuce?
Of course, I doubt he had a hand in this odious display of force, but he spent years in service to the king and his projects. Projects whose macabre ends we're only now discovering.
So yeah, heavily implied that the king has just kind of gone off the rails.
Where could Monsieur de Vaucanson have gone?
How should I know? The situation is dire out there. Everyone is taking shelter wherever they can. Let me think. I know that he and Monsieur Bailly, the astronomer, are close. Perhaps Monsieur Bailly knows more?
Where can he be found?
He must have taken refuge in his observatory at the Louvre.
Oh, we're gonna go to the Louvre.
He's still alive. He and his associate Lavoisier, the astronomer and the chemist, they were once the pride of the court, but have fallen out of favor. Too close to the common people, it would seem. It's as if only Vaucanson managed to stay in the king's good graces. Sic transit gloria mundi.
So yeah, it does the Assassin's Creed. Once in a while, it'll be like all English, and then they'll say something in like French, and it'll have little quotes of the translation, which is funny.
Who is this Cagliostro?
You feign ignorance.
I do not know.
Then you should know that Cagliostro is the king's right-hand man. He claims to be a magician, and he's a self-styled count.
A charlatan who is more powerful than a minister.
Precisely. I've heard the most troubling rumors about him. He's supposedly the one who enabled the king to breathe life into these killing machines that no key need wind. I admit it sounds highly improbable, and I wouldn't believe a word of it if I didn't have proof standing right before my eyes. Now that I think about it, as you can see, my servants have all abandoned me, and I will soon follow their lead. Those poor people hoped to escape the city while there was still time. À dire vrai, I fear I shall never see them alive again. Before she left, the housekeeper gave me this.
Oh, that's probably the key I need.
It opens the gate that leads to the Louvre, if you are foolhardy enough to attempt it.
I found a note written by Eugène de Vaucanson. He mentions the...
This is one of my side missions.
What happened that night?
How should I know? The child passed away at Meudon. I was in Versailles.
Besides the king and Monsieur de Vaucanson, who else witnessed these events?
Well, if they followed protocol, Monsieur Lemonnier, the first physician to the king, he must have performed the autopsy on the child.
Aww.
Where can I find him?
He lives in Versailles, near the chateau. But he has a practice here in Paris, on Rue Saint-Thomas d'Enfer, in the Quartier Saint-André des Arts.
They throw a lot of names around.
The only thing he was willing to tell me was that something terrible had happened, and that the circumstances leading to the Dauphin's death were not exactly as described. One thing for certain is that he was extremely upset about what happened, so much so that he refused to spend a single day more in the king's service. But he has apparently changed his mind.
Excellent. So now I have a whole bunch of new things to look into. Ooh. Yeah, I'll read it later. Oopsie. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to do that. Can I talk to you more? I wonder if he'll just bring me to the same option.
Have you seen Monsieur Bailly?
No, not yet.
You must. He's probably hiding it. Perhaps he'll be...
What is this?
Ooh.
That.
Oh, too close. All right, we're gonna...
That is if...
All right, I don't want to make you sit through a whole bunch of cutscenes. All right, let's go. But yeah, it's been fun so far, and once again, the entire just everything here just looks amazing. Cool, we made it. Ooh, item. Thank you. I don't even know exactly what it was. I think it was one of the essences, which is just a, oh, hey there. Okay, so I've encountered these guys before. This guy just has an electric hammer. There you go. Oh. Okay. Hey, big boy. How do you feel about being frozen? Okay, good. Oh. Alright. This might be a little more than I can chew, but we'll... Alright, okay, it's not too big of a attack difference. Alright, we're doing okay. Oh, wow, he didn't actually hit me that hard. All right. Oh, that's what got me. We're gonna use one of these ordinary vials. Oh, that's nice. A little warning. We're good. Oh, he's guarding. Cute. There we go. We got him. That wasn't too bad. Give me your goodies. He dropped 3 capsules. Perfect. I don't want to go over there quite yet. I want to see if there's any more goodies. Always look for goodies. What is nice about the shortcuts is so far every... You know, I was talking about I would do when I was going to be ambushed. Come on, you should come over here. All right, so if that happens, if these ice things are going to be less effective as we go on, I'm very happy about that. Because I took out the first 2 or 3 sub-bosses very, very easily with them. Or maybe it's just because he was, like, ice-attuned? It's blocked. Oh, hello. So, funny story about me. The first letter you pick up is near a mini-boss, and...
As clearly as I can see you now.
That's impossible. That makes no sense.
Do you think I've gone mad?
No, of course not.
Oh,
How could Monsieur Balsamo make these machines obey him?
sorry. The first letter I picked up, I didn't notice that you'd have to hold Y, so I was tapping it, and it wouldn't go away, and I got slaughtered.
Monsieur Balsamo, you say?
Tujizu! An automat, right?
Oh, that's right. They call them automats, not automatons.
Do not fear. I am not like the other machines.
A la bonne heure. This one speaks and thinks, at least.
We'd better stay on our guard.
Yeah, they really seem worked up over your ability to talk. All right, we'll talk to them again and see what they say.
So you saw this Monsieur Balsamo giving orders to the machines?
Bien sûr. I saw him walk through the gate to his workshop, just a few paces from here, accompanied by a dozen automats. They made no move to attack him. Oh no, bien au contraire, they were acting like his bodyguards.
What does Monsieur Balsamo do?
Who knows? He's a very discreet man.
Discreet? You'd have to be deaf to find him discreet. What about the racket keeps us up every night? The clatter of scrap metal, the creaking of pulleys, rumblings.
Pulleys.
We suffer through it all. Not to mention the god-awful screams that emanate from that sinister workshop from time to time.
A most unusual fanfare, c'est vrai. However, there's no way of knowing what he's doing there. And that's why we cannot tell you anything more.
Madame, would you be so kind as to leave now? We don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
All right. I wonder why it locks me into not being able to move. I see something. Ooh. What are you? Oh. Uh-oh. Enemies can hurt each other, and I've had it happen a few times. I think I mentioned that earlier. All right. I'm okay. Probably not okay anymore. Yes. Attack each other. The enemies that really are good at attacking each other are the what's it called? The guys with the giant mace, or not mace, ball and chain arms. These were actually some of the first enemies I encountered, but they just had like normal little sabers. Alright, so maybe they are going to start throwing more stuff at you, though. But hey, chess. Also, this opening animation's fun. All those little rivets and stuff. Nemesis fans. I wonder if that's exactly the same as the fans, but it's just you're countering instead. Oh, that looks like a fun open area. Any goodies over here? You can pause, by the way. Oh, hey there. You're new. Owies. That has been one of the most fun parts of this, is encountering a new enemy and figuring out his attack patterns and stuff like that. There we go. Gotcha. But, see, that guy is the exact same thing, but fire handies. But yeah, it's very much kind of seems to boil down to dodge behind, smack around, dodge behind, smack around. Gosh, this looks great. It's the Louvre. Oh, there's the, that's the, my fast travel carriage over there. Oh, my anima's over there. I died earlier. Oh, I see you. There's a few different status ailments. The freeze that you've seen me using. Electricity, fire. And then there's one more. I haven't really wrapped my head around it. Ooh, longevity mod. Longevity. Moderately increases health. Okay, so yeah, the module. So all my slots are at level 1. I'll have to upgrade them. All right. How do you like... So I also have a, I believe have a mod that makes my alchemic stuff, the like freeze, last a bit longer. See, like how he was just kind of like chilling out there for a few seconds while I just beat the ever-loving heck out of him. So I believe I need to go up to continue, but let's see what's over here. Is it just a door? Okay. Maybe I'll get something later on for that. I have done some platforming before, and the camera was a bit awkward. Ooh. Oh, hello. Ooh.
No one, not even the king,
Ooh.
can stop the representatives
It's a flashback.
of the people from continuing their work. Wherever its members are gathered, the Assemblée Nationale lives. That is why we swear never to part, and to gather wherever circumstances require it, until a constitution is established for...
By my funny wig.
Come here, mon ami. I salute you.
Monsieur, we have just burned our bridges. Nothing and no one can prevent justice from triumphing in this kingdom.
Except for a whole bunch of clockwork murderers.
And don't forget what we agreed on, if things were to take a turn for the worse.
Ooh. That's neat. All right, I think that's actually a perfect place to leave it. Hey, buddy. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I could recommend it. Even with its flaws, I think that the different, like, unique kind of cool weapons that you get access to, like that burning maul thing. There's a bunch of weapons in this stuff. And, like, I wouldn't be surprised if I find my version of a weapon later on with status effects on it, which would be great, actually. And again, just like I'm at the Louvre. That's awesome. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye-bye.